how's it going? Today is June 7th here at Deer Creek Speedway. TJ, we even got Sammy out of the house, my dad, and we just had a fan come up with probably one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. We'll let him talk about it.
Model of his car for his featured win a few weeks ago, I think it was.
Yep.
And it has everything, almost everything, but it's missing a few spots so I couldn't fit it, and then made him also a little trophy.
That is incredible. The detail. That is freaking awesome. Oh, I gotta give you a hug. That's amazing. Thank you.
No problem.
No, that is gonna go right on the trophy shelf. That is freaking sweet. All right, well, we're gonna go draw now. See if we set ourselves up for success tonight, or possibly make ourselves have a lot of work to do. But we want me to find out. Do the draw. She is.
All right. Oh, here, you can
Get his songbird.
She's gonna do better than 177 too. She promised me.
She promised you. All right, here we go.
132, not bad. Middle of the pack, I like it. So that should put us around the middle there. So not too bad. Better than I would have done.
What do you want to draw?
Oh, like 192 maybe?
Yeah.
Well, last time at Fountain City, I drew 95, and I was like, nice, middle of the pack, that's not too bad. And I walked away. And then Joe Chisholm was right there. He's like, Billy, you do know it's only out of 100 here, right? And I turned around and I looked at the dude doing the draw thing. I looked back, I'm like, is it out of 100? He's like, oh man, I'm so sorry. You were just so positive as you were walking away, and I didn't want to wreck you, but yeah, it's out of 100. Like, oh no. So yeah, I started
177.
fourth row inside that night. So all right, well, we'll do the pit meeting and then hot laps. Dusty gave us, he rented out the deck up here on the Pepsi fan zone. We got a little different perspective. On the old Deer Creek Speedway.
get these cars back in line. It's going to be a
Billy's up
complete
next.
restart. Of course, that was coming into no. Rushford. You got to change that for us. That's a 54 Jim Soren.
The two on the inside, Chris Levos, 42 Cape Water. To the outside, Reliance in Kansas. That's the 7 J.J. Richards.
Row 3, the 83S out of Utica, Minnesota. That is Billy Steinberg. And the 22H is Jamie Miller from Washington.
Rounding out the field up with the 35 of Dennis Dunbar out of Winona. Rounding out the field out of Rochester. That is the 22 Essex.
What's your buddy at the tech shack whining about?
No, he just asked me if on the Skyrockets, the pull bar mounts slides forward and aft. Well, there's a
Well, sure, if you unbolt a bunch of stuff.
no, you just lose those bolts and it slides forward.
Yeah, if
and
you
aft.
unbolt a bunch of stuff, yeah.
Well, there's a suspension tube that goes from the frame to that.
Yeah.
He's like, can you adjust that or is that welded? I said, oh, it's welded up. He goes, oh, you're good.
Where in the rule says that you can't move your pull bar mount?
Well, no, you can, but you can't have an adjustable mount. Darlow doesn't like it, so you have to weld the, I don't know, you have to weld the nuts to the tube because
I'd like to see where that's written.
he talked to me because that's how the dirt dealer was too, and he talked to me about my dirt dealer, so I knew I needed to weld it.
So what? Every Skyrocket in town's illegal or what?
No, as long as they have that tube welded, they're fine.
Well, good job. I mean, you did everything you could. They got a little gift there at the end.
Hey, usually I'm the one that gets messed up by the gift. I'll take the gift.
Right? No, you got a gift at the end. Oh man, I thought you were gonna triple them up there
I did
coming
too.
off at 3.
I did too.
Couldn't help it myself. I'm like, come on, get off that corner, man. I thought, oh, it looked a little free, huh?
Yeah.
It really dried out
Yeah, it
a
did.
lot.
No, I got two pretty good changes in my head, so
No, I didn't turn that off.
then I'll turn it off right now.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say like it wasn't on.
No.
Was it
Your
on?
GoPro.
Hey.
Yes, I turned it on.
Minnesota Dirt fans, if you like
I
the
reminded him.
if you like the GoPro footage, and if we're missing any, it's TJ's fault.
All right, we got work to do.
What about Minnesota Dirt videos we've missed because Bill's only been taking photos?
And you know what? And I get blamed too. So good to have Sammy here. She's up there with her photogenic camera. Aw, soon to be wed. Hands off, boys.
3 months.
All right, got some changes.
All right, guys. Well, that heat race went pretty well. 5th to 3rd. We made the redraw. Woo! No B made for us. 2 of them tonight. That's huge. So let's go do the old redraw. See if we're starting for the feature. 1 feature. No double features tonight. 39 cars. So, all right. Well, we'll see where we start. What do you off? What?
Not looking good.
Not looking good. Do I get what's left over?
Look, guys. Come on, 8.
8. Thank you. Woo. That was the last one to make the redraw. So, starting 8. Not good. Could be worse. But top 5 in the tech shed. That's all we care. That's only 3 cars, so we'll be alright. Alright, we'll go grab some tires. Alright, feature time. Really starts at 8. thought I was going in the wall there.
Yeah, that was the 83. I got it on video.
That had me all crossed up.
Yep, I got it on video.
Dude, that was chaos.
Dude, you got to get going on them starts,
He was
man.
on the top, so I went to the bottom. Then all of a sudden he moves to the bottom. Bout spins out 4 times. So I'm like, where are you going? So then I finally go to the top, finally get around him.
Yeah, I mean the 6 and the...
Oh, they just, I hate starting on the top. They water the living dog food out of the top because they want everyone to get up there because everyone's been bottom feeding the entire night. We go 3 pace laps on it, then they throw it green. And then the whole bottom row just literally has traction for days, and the whole top just spins. Because I guarantee you, watch the top. Everyone on the top lost 3-4 cars, I bet, off the green. Yeah, that was nerve-wracking. I thought I was going in. Dude, that whole race was just chaos.
Well, yeah, you haven't been back there in a few weeks.
From the green to the checker, that whole race was just...
I did rip that out of the panel, door panel.
They're all slamming off each other.
Yeah.
Well, not the result we wanted, but it was fun. That was crazy.
That was a lot.
That was a lot going on.
Oh. Right?
Well,
It just seems like any time when I should have zigged, I zagged.
how was the car?
The car wasn't bad. It's terrible off, though.
Yeah, you just couldn't get around Spencer to save your life. You had a couple really good runs on him, you just couldn't get off.
So now back to the drawing board. I tried something new tonight. It's definitely better, but I'm just lacking drive off. The car wasn't terrible.
Well,
I think if I would have gotten around that 33 right away, because I lost so many spots messing around with him. If I could have gotten a little clean air, I think it would have been a little bit of a... Man, because I had to dump throttle so many times. As guys are shooting down, they're coming up, and it was chaos.
well, time to call the skink works.
Minnesota Dart. Hope everyone had a good Wednesday. Weekend recap. So heat race, started 5th. Finished 3rd. Track was a lot drier than I was expecting, so we kind of missed the setup, but not too bad. Just need some clean air. Finished 3rd, got ourselves in the redraw. I was the last one to make the redraw, so I got the leftovers, and the leftovers was 8. So we started 4th row outside, and the chaos began. Like my dad said in the video, it's the first time we started that deep in the field, and there's a lot going on back there. So yeah, it was a fun race. Don't get me wrong, I had a blast. That was a lot of fun. A little chaotic for my likings, but it was aggravating knowing that, man, if I could just get one good corner here, like hook up and really get moving, I can go from like 12th to 4th in literally one corner. We were just so on top of each other, but that's what made it fun. You know, I'm sure it was a fun race to watch back from my dad's video, and I'm sure the crowd probably loved it. The crowd probably thought it was a good race. We were pretty tight. That was fun. Didn't take too much body damage. Just a little roughed up right rear quarter panel. A couple pop rivets. TJ actually made the comment that he kind of missed doing body work because we haven't done much this year. I said, all right, well, there's your little fix, and now we're not going to do any more for the rest of the season. So that should be the only body damage for the rest of the season we're open. But yeah, tried a couple new things. Didn't really work out as we thought. So now I got quite a few new things I'm thinking about, but we're probably going to implement in for next week and see for better. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, our goal is 3,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. I think we're at 26 and some change right now, so we got some room to do here. We got some work to do. Every like and share you guys do really helps us out a lot. We greatly appreciate it. And then hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. Doesn't cost you a penny, and the more thumbs up we get, the better. Hopefully the algorithms of YouTube will then hopefully help push our video further out into the world of the interwebs. So, all right guys, it's gonna wrap this video. Thank you so much for watching again. Hope you all have a great week. This week's plan is Deer Creek Saturday, and then next week hopefully we'll finally have our first doubleheader. Friday night at Fountain City, Saturday night at Deer Creek. So, all right guys, well, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.